What were the alphabet soup agencies of the New Deal? Have you ever wondered how the United States tackled the economic turmoil of the Great Depression? One major response was the creation of various federal programs, often referred to as the alphabet soup agencies. These agencies were established during Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal in the 1930s. They aimed to provide relief, recovery, and reform to a nation in crisis. Let's break down what these agencies were all about. The term alphabet soup comes from the many acronyms used to name these agencies, making them easier to remember. They were designed to address the economic devastation caused by the Great Depression. At their core, these agencies focused on providing jobs, regulating the economy, and offering social welfare programs. From a historical perspective, these agencies marked a significant shift in government involvement in the economy. They represented a move toward a system where the state took responsibility for ensuring economic security and public welfare. One of the key agencies was the Civilian Conservation Corps, established in 1933. This program provided jobs to millions of young men, focusing on environmental projects like planting trees and fighting forest fires. It not only offered employment but also promoted care for natural resources. Another important agency was the Tennessee Valley Authority, created to develop the Tennessee River Valley. This agency focused on hydroelectric power, flood control, and improving agriculture. It brought modern infrastructure and electricity to a rural area that desperately needed it. The Works Progress Administration was another significant agency. It employed millions in public works projects, building roads, bridges, schools, and other essential infrastructure. This agency aimed to reduce unemployment while enhancing the nation's physical and cultural landscape. The Agricultural Adjustment Administration sought to stabilize agricultural markets by paying farmers to reduce crop production. This aimed to raise farm prices and support farmers' incomes during tough times. The Social Security Board was established to administer the Social Security Act. It introduced government-managed social insurance programs, including old age pensions and unemployment insurance, marking a shift toward a welfare state. The Securities and Exchange Commission was created to regulate the stock market and prevent abuses that contributed to the 1929 crash. This agency introduced government oversight of financial markets, aiming to protect investors. Lastly, the Federal Housing Administration helped stabilize the housing market by insuring mortgages, making homeownership more accessible for many Americans. Together, these agencies represented a shift away from laissez-faire capitalism toward a mixed economy. They laid the groundwork for a more socially responsible state that could intervene to protect workers, farmers, and the unemployed. While not fully socialist, these agencies embodied principles of social ownership and democratic control over essential services. The legacy of many of these agencies continues today, providing public goods and social safety nets that many Americans relying on. Understanding the alphabet soup agencies of the New Deal helps us appreciate the historical context of socialism's rise and the ongoing role of government in economic security.